What's poppin'? What's taking place today? We're listening to Oklou. I've been hearing some talks about this on the social medias of the world. Praise, people giving their criticisms. All right. From what I know, this is a pop record, but other than that, I've never heard of this artist. I don't know who she is. I'm not too sure, what is really going on here. We're gonna be listening to this, giving our honest thoughts and opinions, seeing what we like about this record. I've seen it have some pretty positive reviews on Rate Your Music, but I did see that the bald man did give it a 4. But y'all know that we don't listen to him. All right, y'all know that we don't listen to the video. If you're new to the channel, feel free to like and subscribe if you want to. If you want to catch the whole uncut version of this review, it'll be over on my Patreon. That's it. All right, thank you.
What's the name of your sheep again? You make it feel like yesterday. Can you find a way to count me in? I'm I find a way to forget myself. If the endless still and just different now. If the end is still unbound.
Okay.
Or am I just different now? If the end is still unbound. If the end is still unbound. If the end is still unbound.
The atmosphere was super thick. I gotta say that. It was certainly blowing out my headphones a little bit. Her vocals were good on that. I think her lyrics just talking a lot about self-forgiveness and where her potential could be, and just asking if the endless possibilities of her life is still possible. If there's still a bit of endless shit to do. It feels a bit ethereal. It's definitely an ethereal sort of vibe there. I think I liked how the drums were kind of buried within all the synthesizers going on. I think it was a strong opener. Next one is Thank You for Recording. Recording what?
To feel something that I like.
Okay.
When I get bored of looking inside myself, I always open windows at night.
Don't you hate that? Don't you hate when that happens? Fucking tornado in your room? That sucks. Okay, I like that synth to close it out. Okay. To compare, I don't know, it seems like she's like within like some natural disaster, some fucking tornado or some shit. I enjoyed the first song more than that one, but the instrumental, I like that one more than the track one. I think that there's a lot of detail in this mix. I think I have to agree. It feels like I'm definitely jumping on little clouds, or maybe even lily pads, for example. This instrumental, it does have me feeling a bit whimsical. This whole like natural disaster tornado thing, it does seem like it's all mental, because you start off the song with her saying when she gets bored, she looks inside herself. And when she looks inside herself, it's a mess. All right. And they seem to be taking like place inside of a room. Like that's where this album is at. So maybe, where this cover is inside this room, that's where she's having these thoughts.
You said things I couldn't remember. 4 days into December, for the girls to enjoy. You said,
Okay.
I'll be singing pleasure and pain. Try everything I can. Run inside of our names. Say what you meant.
I like this one.
Let me forever lie in bed. Blessed by family. To the infinite center. In the womb of my mother. Here's the chorus of
type shit. I think I like that one the most so far, especially during the chorus. I felt more elevated on that song than I did on the previous two. Feel like I'm just at a higher level, talking about just the blessings of family and friends, the beginning of life, the end of life. Towards the end of that song, let me lie forever in bed, blessed by my family and friends. So what is she just laying in bed the whole fucking time? She pictures herself starting her life over a little bit in her mother's womb. So that's kind of a picture. One is obvious.
Words that you say on actor in the play speak louder than me. I know you will. Speak louder than me. Forces I can't see. Speak loud. You got pretty much everything you need to get by.
Okay.
You get pretty lost when you try to figure it out. So obvious.
I do think the length of that song played to its detriment. I think, first of all, the instrumental, it didn't move me. I'll just say that it didn't move me. I wasn't really rocking with it too much. But her vocals towards the end there, I did start to see some potential when she pulled them out of the mix and put them on the forefront. I love that part the most, and it was for like 10 seconds. But yeah, my least favorite so far. I just think there could have been more to it. Okay.
Strawberry dancer, vanilla summer, trouble lover, ice cream truck.
I mean, who doesn't love a good ice cream truck?
Cause I cannot run.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. ICT, obviously. All right. It's an abbreviation for ice cream truck. I get it now. I understand it. Lyrically, it's a bit simple. I just think she finds a lot of nostalgia within looking at, the memories of her getting ice cream from an ice cream truck. She thinks that, there's some answers in there now. Maybe she wants to just go back to that time period and just relive that. A lot of nostalgia there. I think the instrumental, too, is very good. Just fragments of, that nostalgia, that memory. I feel like that horn is just the cherry on top. That shit really takes me there. If that wasn't there, I don't know what I would do. And I have to agree, the synth is nice in that song. All right, this arpeggio really just gives me a warm feeling. So yeah, she did a good job on that one. That was fire. Next one is Choke Enough, the title track. All right. Very 2016 synth. That's the best way I can describe it.
And if I choke up now, how will this life grant me the space? Oxygen's level down. Or will it bring me face to face?
I'll crash this car to take a photo. You know what I mean? I'll crash this car to take a photo, indicating that she's on some kind of journey and wherever she's at. She wants to capture the moment in time and she doesn't care whether or not she crashes the car or something. No, she just wants to be there in that time permanently. She mentions going home to her father towards the end of the song, just a grand return back to where she's originally from. I do like that song. I do like that song. NCS, yeah, man. I was gonna listen. I didn't want to be the one to say it. Very consistent from the depth that we had from the other songs. All right, but that lead synth, I'm glad I only heard that shit like twice. You know what I mean? Anyways, next one is, whatever that is. I'm gonna let that fade into "Take Me by the Hand." Next track is Blade. I'm sorry. Unironically wish that was longer. That was probably my favorite synth on the album yet, to be honest.
And inspiration sent with an open door again.
Somewhere less lonely tonight, only away from love. Only a reflection of us could have worse the situation.
Take me by the hand when the trouble calls her name. Feel like you might want the same. So you love.
Alright, W bridge, W bridge.
That we cool and with pressures within, guess we just might find a way. Take me by the hand when the crisis has no name. I'll turn off my head.
Only imperfections enough, hidden words between the sentences.
Blade had a great vocal contribution on that song. Yeah, I love that. It felt like two soulmates like sort of coming together. It seems like, you know, they're just kind of reconciling. I love that the chemistry that they had on that song together, and I thought that it got better as it went on as well. It took me a second to warm up to it, but the second we were in full swing right there, that was great. It's definitely the best lyrically. I think Blade was in his bag lyrically towards the end right there.
I was there, yeah, I was there. Can't tell you what happened. Riding along the coast and amongst the sea foam and southern drawing poems and verses with the tires dancing with the helicopters above. Dreading distance of prey.
Oh, I like this part.
Surrounded by angels, dancing with the sun. That was my favorite moment. Magic colors.
That's my favorite instrumental yet, to be honest. Call me crazy. I know I am. That's my favorite instrumental. I don't know why. I felt such a connection towards that one in that song. And I love how it got insanely heavy towards the end of that right there. All right, I feel like a lot of my favorite parts on this record so far have been cut short. Like that short little 40-second interlude that I wish was longer. It's like a short little vocal part that I wish was extended more. And especially that song. You know, I could have did 3-4 minutes of that easily. Like, why are these so short, bro? Why are these so short, bro? Why are these so...
In the night, slow dance for a heart of the sky. In the night, slow dance for the heart of the sky. Working within the back row, the motion gets slow. I hear you go. If I'm the queen of the scarecrow area that I feel right in. In the night, slow dance for a heart of the sky. Away and far, I stay.
Yep.
Dance for a heart of the sky. Away, I feel right tonight. I dance, if only for a second. Still, no one wants me. I felt kinda silly. Turn the balcony, I feel alright. In the night, slow dance for a
Yeah.
heart of the sky.
That was the song. I've heard of the name Underscores before going into that song. I've just heard of it. I know she had an album. I think it's a girl. I don't know. I think she had an album that looks like has like a horseshoe. Is that what it is? That people like. But yeah, amazing song. I think that dance element is the piece that I didn't realize that I was missing. Next one though is Want to Wanna Come Back.
I love the city and the friends I got. Some days I'm sitting on a rock.
Sounds like some shit Northwestward, right?
I love the city and the friends I got. Some days I'm sitting on a rock. Don't worry if we get a second chance. I'm scared to leave because I might forget.
Obviously more of that nostalgia feel. You know, she's got some great friends. She loves the city. She tends to sit on a rock given the chance. Goes to the store, comes back. She wakes from her sleep. She seems to sleep a lot on this record. She seems like a sleepyhead. But yeah, good song, good song. I think it's just kind of bringing up more of the points of her appreciation towards her friends and family and everything like that. Once again, and yeah,
When you're in the sky, I'm hoping you return. What can I say? Knew it right away. You are what you are, and I feel like a cage. And when you land, curled up in my hands, feathers come and go. Oh, don't you understand? I need you now, and I miss you when how can it be? Clouds on a beat, you're quite up. See that together. So you say your face, and now that you have found sympathy, I'll be the one who ends up getting hurt. I can't help it, ladies and birds. I'll be the one who ends up getting hurt.
we're kind of mixing up the acoustic guitar with the rich production that we've already been seeing on this whole record. Talking about a sort of love thing that she's got going down right now. Her baby being a bird, maybe something that's fragile. The blade is on the bird, so maybe she has control of it in a certain situation. She doesn't want to hurt and lose the thing that she's got going on right now. But she believes that she'll be the one that ends up getting hurt in the end of this thing. So I don't know. I would call that top three. Next to Harvest Sky and the track with Blade. The main central theme could just be nostalgia. The main theme of this album could just be nostalgia so far, reminiscing on childhood memories and pain a little bit. Depression. She mentions being in her bed all the time. That's a common symptom of that. And yeah, ice cream trucks, everything like that. That good stuff. It's a very happy record, but there's something about those interludes that made me feel like we're not entirely there. And we're definitely looking back on something that is no longer here. That could be the melancholic part of it. I'll tell you that right now. And I feel like she would do anything to go back to that period of time. I think the thing that this album is lacking a little bit is just, we're not really seeing through some of these ideas, but obviously that's purposeful. I just wish a lot of the moments that I like the most, like the short little interludes, were longer. There was some great production parts about this whole record, like I said a million times. All right, atmosphere, we're like we are in there. I feel like I'm in a coming to age anime right now. Obvious, my least favorite song. All right, that instrumental just didn't really do much for me. And Blade had a great feature. I like the pairing, the feature that we had for Blade, which was kind of a love song, and the Blade is on Blade Bird towards the end. So I like how those two tracks match well together. I think the second half of this album definitely pulled through. The first three songs super consistent with each other. Started to fall off a little bit halfway through, and then we kind of pulled ourselves together towards the end of that song. That dance track with underscores, far and away the best track off this record. I think I'm gonna be returning to that one a gazillion times. I'm gonna give this a Smags. I'm gonna give this a Smags score. I don't rate albums. I'm gonna give this a strong, extremely light. It's an extremely light 7. I'll tell you that right now. It's an extremely light 7. It's teetering towards a 6, but I want to please y'all. An Oklou, and that's what I think right now. So, thank you for popping out.